our Lord. Our topic tonight, which we'll be pondering upon, is the key to fulfill destiny. That will be our topic tonight. The key to fulfill destiny will be our topic. Before I will explain anything concerning that topic, I would like all of us to turn our Bible to the book of John, chapter 4, verse 34. That will be where we'll be taking our first reading from. John 4:34.
Jesus, Jesus said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work.
Thank you for that reading. Then our second reading will be taken from the book of Luke, chapter 2. The book of Luke, chapter 2. We'll be reading from verse 49.
How is it that ye shut me? Wist ye not that I must be about my father's business?
50,
And they understood not the saying which he spake unto them.
51,
And he went down with them, and came to Nazareth, and was subject unto them. But his mother kept all these sayings
then
in her heart.
42.
And when he was 12 years old, they went up to
Sorry,
Jerusalem.
92.
Okay. And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature, and in favor with God and man.
Thanks for that reading. That is where our reading this evening is taken from. The book of John together with the book of Luke. And our topic tonight is the law to fulfill destiny. Unto everything that are relevant in this world, there are laws that guided it. It is the law that makes it to be relevant. Where there is no law, it will be impossible to do things in alignment with the culture of that thing. So it is the law that will guide you through the culture of what you are about to achieve or about doing. So when we are talking about life, we are also talking about destiny. You can't simply define life without destiny. It is the destiny that makes life to be complete. So destiny in this sense is very tangible. Destiny in this sense is not optional. That is to say, if you must live your life, then you must live accordingly to the laws given towards your destiny. Every life in this world are fastening or are tied up to a what? To a destiny. And up to that destiny, there's a law, just as we just explained. And I want to assure you tonight that there are many people living in their old age today. They are not living in their destiny. The reason why they are not living in their destiny, first, they did not find out in time what their destiny is. Then secondly, some people found out in time their destiny, but they refuse to live according to the law pertaining their destiny. So this evening, since we are all students here, I want us to understand something that will guide us in our life. What will make us successful in our life and in all our endeavor is the destiny. And I also want us to look onto the laws that guided destiny. And before I continue, I would like us to understand that destiny cannot be bought and it cannot be given. You don't collect destiny and you can't buy destiny. Destiny can only be favored and be helped by someone. And before your destiny can be helped by your destiny helper, then you must be walking in the alignment of your destiny. And you also must be walking the pathway of your destiny. then you must also understand not everyone that are around you understand your destiny, because every individual have their what, have their perspective destiny. My destiny is not the same with this person's own, and my destiny is not the same with yours. So as this person is living his life, you don't need to copy her. Before you will copy someone, try to understand your destiny first. If your destiny is the same as that person's own, then you will look up to that person to what, to copy the person. Then you should also understand that what we call destiny is bigger than what the flesh can express, and it's also bigger than what the flesh can know. So if you are working with whom did not have Christ, then you must have it in your mind that you always to take what, to take your life very careful, lest that person will destroy you. So one of the best things that you need to discover early is your destiny. Because if your destiny is not being discovered by you, then you are entitled to what? You are entitled to early death, early grave. And you also entitled to perversement. And you are also entitled to lust. And then you are also entitled to the what? To the track of the enemy. But if your destiny is being discovered early, or if your destiny is being found early, that will give you the enablement to build your destiny to the standard and also to the dimension in which God planned for your life. So here we want to stand out a perfect man for us, because Jesus is the standard of our life. It is Jesus who was placed for us to what? For us to emulate. So we read about how he is when he was in this world for his ministration, and how he was able to live his life to the fullest and his destiny to the fullest. So we want to learn from him. How does he did before he was able to accomplish all that his father planned for his life on this world, on this earth? Right? Are we there? Hope you are getting the point. Now, from where we read in the book of Luke, chapter 2, verse 49, there are three key points in that word. Jesus, he responded to his mother that, why did you sought me? Don't you know that I is the first thing? Secondly, be my father's business. Father, then business. Those are the three key points you want to pick. One is I, second is father, third is business. So before you will be able to fulfill destiny, or before you will be able to live your life to the fullest, there are three laws you must discover in the pathway of destiny. The first law, you must know God. Then the God that we know, it will open the way for you to know yourself. It is when you know yourself that it will be easy for you to discover your destiny, and that destiny is what is the work there. The destiny is what is the business there. So God himself is the source of the destiny. Then the work is the function. Then you are the one that will carry out the function. So here are the three laws you must understand, and here are the three laws that guided destiny, because it was God who imputed the destiny into you. So it will be very hard for you to discover your destiny and yourself if you don't know God. Because the Bible made us to understand that the heart of man is definitely what? Wicked, and no man can know it. So even you yourself can't know yourself. It is only God that will give you the clue and the light of yourself before you'll be able to know yourself. And it is when man discovered himself before you'll be able to discover his work. But before these two will be possible, then you must know God. So if you are here tonight and you never know God, then you have to do. Because if you don't know God, this message, it will be a waste, and it will be unuseful to you. Before this message will be useful to you, and before you will be able to be beneficial of this message, then you must know God first. And we know God through who? We know God through Jesus Christ. I remember in the book of John chapter 14, Philip came to Jesus and he said, show us the Father. Then Jesus, he responded to Philip that, I've been with you all this while and you still never know me. If you have seen me, you have seen who? You have seen the Father. So tonight, before you be able to fellowship with God, before you be able to know God, then you must know Christ. Because it is Christ who brings God to us. It is Christ who exposes God to us. So if you know Christ, then you have known God. Christ, he died for like he died for all the world, and you are among the world. So tonight, I'm encouraging all of us to acknowledge the death and resurrection of Christ. If you acknowledge the death and resurrection of Christ, then that will give you the enablement to know God. Then when you know God, you will know yourself. When you know yourself, then it will help you to know your what? To know your destiny. And you begin to walk towards it. Don't waste your life, oh. I have told you that many people are living in their old age, but not in their what? Not in their destiny. Do you know nobody is destined to be a drunkard? God never destined anyone to be a drunkard. So if you are a drunkard, that probably means you are not living in your destiny. Nobody is destined to be a harlot. So if you are a harlot, you are not living in your destiny. So all those ones that are living as a life of holes should be understood by you tonight that they are not living in their destiny. So if you don't want to be like them, then know God. It is God you know that will constrain you to be different from the world. And it is the God that you know that will help you to fear him. Because you can't fear who you don't know. You only fear who you know. So if you know God, then that will open the way for you to fear God. And the God you fear, you begin to walk according to his word, his commandment and his law. Then the law of God says, don't do this, don't do that. When you are not doing that, then that will help you to be on the pathway of your destiny. Then you'll be walking towards your destiny. I have heard many people say destiny can be delayed, but it can never be changed. But I want to tell you tonight that that word is only true to those that are on the pathway of their destiny. Samson is not destined to die young. Samson is destined to redeem his what? His nation from the hand of the Philistine. But why did he die in the arms of a woman? It's because he refused to walk to the what? To the law of destiny. The law of destiny unto Samson is to be consecrated. But he break the law of consecration. And what happened? He died. So you should know, many people that are dying today because of abortion and any other thing, God did not destine them to die young. They were also destined to live a life of greatness. They were also destined to live a life of breakthrough. But the reason why they die at the age they died is because they refused to know God. And they refused to know the law that guided destiny. So they die young. So if you don't want to be like them, make sure you never walk in that path. And I want to tell you tonight, many people has finished from this particular school that you are attending now. Many of them, they finish and they become a waste. They finish and they are never recognized. Why are they not recognized? The reason is because where they are in this school, they refuse to live according to the law of their destiny. So if you have discovered that your destiny is to walk in the line of health, then you have to be constrained. Don't follow these old men. The 5 naira, 10 naira they are giving to you today, it doesn't want one month, like your 1 month salary. Don't you know that? Those ones, they have wasted their destiny. So they want to help you waste your own. Tell them that I'm not among the law of living in destiny. We have Moses. He discovered his destiny early. When he grown up, when he was 40 years, then he discovered that his DNA is not of the what? Of the Egyptians, but of the Hebrews. Then he began to sort how he will help his nation to be free from the bondage. So today, you have to discover that your DNA is not of the devil, but of who? Of God. Then you will live to be transformed to the image of that person that your DNA is of his. If you are still living in fornication, if you are still living in immoralities, then you should know tonight that you are denying the lifestyle of your DNA. You have to know who is who. Joseph, he discovered his potential very early. He discovered his ordination very early. So he refused to live the life of perversion that the wives of Potiphar brought before him. Jesus Christ, he discovered his potential, his destiny, his ordination very early. So when his dad and his mother were like, why did you stay back? He told them that, why are you guys even bothering? Don't you know who I am? He was there listening, answering, and questioning the doctors and the elders. Why? Because that's where he will walk tomorrow. So he began to prepare himself so that he will be well acquainted. He will be well acquainted for that work. you wanted to carry out. So tonight, as you are in this school, begin to prepare so that you will be well acquainted, buoyant, eloquent towards your what? Towards your destiny. You should just know this. If you don't know it now. God doesn't work with the unprepared ones. So go and read your Bible. Everyone that God work with, they are prepared. They passed through a lot. They were constrained. They were different from the life that their mates are living. The Bible told us that Moses, when he was grown, he refused to be called as whose son? As Potiphar's daughter's son. Because he has known himself. So he decided to suffer the afflictions of the godly ones. Then he turned his back on the sinful pleasure of what? Of the Egypt. So tonight you must also decide that since I'm here for a purpose, that purpose must be accomplished in my life. You have to decide between fornication and tomorrow. If you choose to fornication tomorrow, you will lose it. But if you lose for fornication today, you will what? You will choose tomorrow. Tell yourself that I will not finish from this school and end up as a tailor. Tell yourself that I will not finish from this school and still end up as a farmer. Just imagine 3 years. Some course are 2 years. Then you finish that 3 years or 2 years and you end up to another thing because you are not serious with what you are here for. Prepare yourself for your destiny. Jesus Christ, he said, don't you know that I am here for a purpose? I'm here for my Father's business. You don't know. So he stamped himself, he stamped his Father, and he stamped the work. Then the book of John, Jesus has to pass through hunger at times so that he will fulfill what? He will fulfill destiny. Here is his Father's will. Here is the food. He looked at the food and he said, no, it's not time for this food. It's time for my Father's will. So tonight, tell yourself that this is not time for all this that the world is bringing. Tell yourself that, no, guy, I know you. Devil sent you so that you will destroy me. But I will not. Haven't you read the book, the story of Daniel and his 3 friends? They said they proposed in their heart that they will not what? They will not defile themselves with the king's meat and the king's meat. They proposed even before the news come to them. They had already proposed that no, we will not defile ourselves. So when the news come to them, it's not a new thing. They boldly tell Aspenax and Mesax that no, we will not eat. Test us for 10 days and you'll see. Then when they were tested for 10 days, they discovered that they were 10 times better than the people that were eating on that king's meat. Then because of that, God gave them the benefit of the sacrifice they did. They found them 10 times better than every other people in wisdom, in knowledge, and in skills. Then unto Daniel was given interpretations of dream and what? And visions. Why? Because he sacrificed for it. So now I want to tell you, if you should sacrifice today for your tomorrow will come out good and you'll prosper in all your ways. People will ask you that, where did you finish from? Then you will say Bato. You will become the light of Bato in anywhere you go to. Anywhere you are standing, you are reflecting Bato in that place. And you'll be blessed. Hi. What are the benefits of discovering your destiny in time? Because one thing about destiny is to be discovered. Then you must also know that one thing with destiny is not a build-up project, though. It's a continual project. You are the one that works it out. Then you should also know that you will not go and live in your destiny tomorrow. You will begin to live in your destiny from today. It is how you lay your destiny and build your destiny. That's how you what? You sleep in it. So every day, every night, every second, you are working on your destiny if you don't know. So one of the benefits of discovering your destiny in time is that it will help you to gaze on God continually. Because it is only God that directs the path of destiny. So since you have known that it is only God that directs the path of destiny, you will always be looking unto him for help and direction. The reason why many people did not know the path to follow into their destiny is because they are yet to discover it. So since they haven't discovered it, they can't look unto God for direction. So you now being here tonight, God wants to let you know that what will help you is to discover your destiny early. Then when you discover your destiny early, then you begin to build your life around your destiny. Are we there? You begin to build your life around your destiny. Anything you are doing, your mind will be on it that this thing will lead to my destiny. So I don't have to play with it. The Bible told us about ourselves and Jesus Christ. They said, being compassed with this with being compassed with men as the cloud, they should what? They should lay aside every weight and every sin that easily what? Beset us, so that we will run with patience this race that has set before us. Then we say that they said we should look unto the what? The beginning and the end of our what? Of our faith. Who is who? Who is Jesus Christ? Who, because of the joy set before him, despised the cross and all the shame. Now he sat at the right hand of God. So when you know your destiny, then that destiny will become your priority. Then that will give you the enablement, the power, the courage to despise every other life around you. You know they even do like other ladies. Oh God, where they go? That ladies go, no the inside though. You know they even do like other men. Oh God, where they go? That man no the inside though. Because you have discovered where you look only unto God for direction. Then second benefit of discovering your destiny early is that it will help you to walk in prayer. Because without prayer, you can't communicate with God. Without prayer, you can't know what God intended for your life. Without prayer, you'll be like a blind man that only know where he stands, but he doesn't know where he's heading to. So when you are walking in prayer, then you see that God will give you the clue, the light of where you are going to. I want to tell you tonight that there are some people, the reason why they are failing is because, not that they are failing on unwittingly, it's because they don't know where they are going to. So they are just walking like a naive person. They are like a note. Anything that is written, that's what they know. But the rest, they don't know it. But if you don't want to be like those people, then you must what? You must discover your destiny in time. Then the third one is that you will be time conscious. You will be time what? Conscious. Anything that will not add to your life, you will not engage your life in it. If you are found doing anything, then it is what we encourage your destiny. It is what will boost your destiny. You will be time conscious. The reason why many of us are not time conscious and the devil is inflicting us with his nonsense is because we don't know our destiny. From morning till night, we start with people that don't even know anything about health. Then we will be gisting, we will be revile, we will be censorious other people's life. That person just look at it. Those one doesn't add to your destiny. That's why at times you wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, you are on your phone. Then you'll be seeing picture till 12 o'clock. Oh, guy, you don't know what to do. Oh. Is those pictures also part of the headline? Eh? So you will be time what? Conscious. Go and read about Jesus Christ in the book of John. The Bible will tell you that at exact time, at this one, Jesus is here. That's just him. So when you discover your destiny, it will help you to be time what? Conscious. Anywhere you are there for a purpose, and that will boost your destiny to be lived. So now I want to ask you that have a boyfriend, what would that boyfriend add to your destiny? You that have a girlfriend, how would that help your destiny? You that always be on immoralities, how would that boost your destiny? I want to tell you tonight that those things that you are watching, it will even affect your destiny if you don't know. It will affect your dopamine. Then your dopamine receptor, it will be broken. So anytime you are, all the thought you'll be having is on that which your dopamine has already been used to. Then it will become an addiction. Every time you'll be praying for what? Pray for revival. Revival will never happen. Addiction is a disease. Before your addiction will be broken, then you have to what? You have to drive your attention to that which pertain your destiny. Then every now and then you will be what? You will be memorizing and be meditating in your cogitation towards that which your destiny carries. Then you will blow into your destiny. Then when it is time for your destiny, nobody will care you. You will just break out. God will call on you that now is your time. What I have been preparing you for, this is the time. Go into it. Then everybody will be amazed. So this is how this person means. Just as Jesus Christ, when he said, "It has finished," then he left his what? His ghost. Then the masters of those soldiers that were there was like, "This man is truly a son of who? Son of God." Because destiny has been what? Has been fulfilled in the life of this man. So if you should stand for your destiny and destiny is fulfilled, you will become what? You will become a point of discussion in your village. That person, her mother is blessed, his mother is blessed. Just see him yet. Somebody that we are seeing those days that we don't even recognize him, we thought that his life is just look at him today. Look at where he is now. When you are addressing the cloud, everybody will be what? Will be amazed. Where did she learn it from? Where did she get it from? You get it from discovery of your what? Of your destiny. God bless you.